Please be seated. Good morning and welcome to the Police Unity Tour's 25th anniversary send-off ceremony. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank the Executive Board of the Unity Tour for choosing this historic area of Jersey City for this event. I'd like to now introduce Police Unity Tour CEO and founder, retired Florham Park Police Chief Patrick MONTOURE.
Welcome, everyone. I think the most important thing that I'd like to say first is 22,611 and 394. When someone asks me why do we do the Police Unity Tour, I say, why not? 22,611 souls of men and women who gave their lives are on a wall that each year grows as a living memorial. 394 is what we're putting on this year. 182 of that was COVID deaths. The other deaths were by car, by hand, or other. And as we see the increased deaths in law enforcement, we have to expect that we have to train ourselves better and find better ways for us not to be killed or hurt while doing jobs to protect the people we care and love for. Why not? I say the Police Unity Tour has been here for 25 years, and congratulations to all of you that are out there to make it successful. So a round of applause to everyone who has ever been a part of that, and that's why we're all here celebrating. I think the kindest thing that could ever happen is when something is natural. And that's what the Police Unity Tour is. It has no political basis. There's no rank, whether you're a chief or a patrolman or just starting last week or a lieutenant. Doesn't make a difference what department, large, small, or federal, or where you're from. As long as you're riding next to that person, caring for that person, getting yourself to Washington, D.C., and showing that one love, and sharing your experiences along the way so you build camaraderie, you build honor, respect, and remember. That's the words we hear when we reach Washington, D.C., and that are engraved on the walls. Honor, respect, and remember. So that's what I'm glad that we've done for the last 25 years together. Not myself, an idea, yes, but a we factor. And there's many I's in Police Unity Tour, but there's all we's in this organization. And that's what made it successful, not one person. I am honored and thankful to be called the founder and CEO, but all of you are the true heroes and chiefs of this organization. Without you, it's not called anything. Together, we are the Police Unity Tour, and I thank you for 25 years and the blessing that we are able to help and save other officers, we hope. And in the future, I hope we can do that as well as we change and work hard towards making the Police Unity Tour and officer safety and wellness one of our forefronts in the future. Thank you, and God bless you all, and stay safe.
Thank you, Pat. Now I'd like to acknowledge family members that are in attendance of fallen Jersey City police officers. First, the DINARDO family. Kathy McBride, mother of fallen Detective Melvin Santiago. The Robitou family, especially our new rider and member, Rose Robitou, survivors of Lieutenant Christopher Robitou. And the Seals family, survivors of Detective Joseph Seals. Let's have a round of applause for our future rider over there. I'd like to now welcome our honored guests. First, I'd like to introduce the Honorable Mayor of Jersey City, Stephen Fulop.
Thank you. Let me start by just saying thank you to all the officers who are participating in the ride. It's good to see some normalcy and a path to progress here. And let me just say, it is a tough environment to be a police officer. There's a lot of questions that are valid questions around what policing looks like in today's world. Questions around transparency and accountability that you're all very familiar with. That's not lost on us, and we think those are good questions and a good conversation to be having. But at the same time, you should recognize the fact that we appreciate the work that you do. We believe that we have the best police department in the state of New Jersey, if not the country, here in Jersey City. You do a terrific job every single day moving the city forward, and that's not lost on us either. The ride today serves as a good example and a reminder of the sacrifices that officers make every single day when they put that uniform on. And we appreciate that. We've seen our share of loss here in the department. So it's something we're all too familiar with here in Jersey City. So God bless all of you. Thank you for making the ride, and have a safe ride today.
Thank you, Mayor. Next, I'd like to introduce Police Director Tawana Moody.
Good morning. I just want to take the opportunity to just say to the fallen officers' family out here is that your family member will never be forgotten. And to get to 25 years and see all of the riders that's out there alongside the men in blue over there that stand for you guys, I just want to say God bless you. You guys will always be in our prayers. And to all of the riders, travel in mercy, get to where you're going, and may God bless you and get you there safe and back.
Thank you, Director. Before I bring our next speaker up, I'd just like to acknowledge Jersey City Municipal Council members here seated in the first and second row. Thank you for coming. Next, I'd like to introduce the Executive Officer of the Jersey City Police Department, my former partner, and a former rider in the Unity Tour, and a very good friend, Nicola Flora.
Thank you, Scott. Thank you, Pat Montoure and the entire Police Unity Tour, for the entire staff for putting this program together. Thank you to all the attendees for coming together in support of this. To all the honorable officials, thank you for always supporting us. It's an honor to be hosting the 25th anniversary of the Police Unity Tour here on the Grundy Pier in Jersey City, overlooking the Freedom Tower. The Police Unity Tour motto is, "We ride for those who died." Now more than ever, it is imperative that we recognize and never forget the names of the brave men and women who have paid the ultimate sacrifice to protect our communities. Each loss is devastating to the families, to its police department. So this week and every week, we shall recognize the dedication, bravery, and courage of all the men and women in law enforcement who every single day risk their lives protecting and serving the communities in which they love. To these brave men and women, I say thank you. I salute you. Thank you for your noble service and your unwavering commitment. To the riders, I wish you nothing but the best of luck, and as always, be safe. To the family of my brothers, I promise you, we will never forget you, and you will forever be part of our families. Thank you, and God bless.
Thank you, Chief Flora. I'd like to acknowledge next the Executive Assistant Prosecutor, Gene Rubino, representing the Prosecutor's Office. And then I'd like to say a few words, Hudson County Sheriff Frank SCHILLARI.
Thank you, Scott. Good morning, everyone. It is an honor to be here to honor the excuse me. It's a great tribute by the officers who ride for those who died. and I am honored to be here to support the Unity Tour as I do every year. Also, it's a great tribute to those who made the ultimate sacrifice and their families, so we never forget them. Thank you, God bless you, stay safe, we'll see you when you get back. Thanks for having me.
Thank you, Sheriff. Before I bring our final speaker up, I'd just like to acknowledge two men without whom this event could never have been put together. OEM and DPW Director, retired Jersey City Sergeant Greg Kearse, and the Chief of the Fire Department of Jersey City, Steve McGill. And then our last speaker, I'd like to introduce chosen freeholder, also retired Hoboken Police Captain Anthony Romano Jr.
Thank you, as always. It's an honor to be here. The turnout is fabulous. More importantly, between the pandemic and the turbulence going on in the law enforcement world, this police unity tour is needed now more than ever for our sisterhood and brotherhood to get us through these tough times. For the families of the fallen officers, this is another symbol that you'll never be forgotten. Your loss of your loved ones after the ceremony yesterday for Detective Seals, which was very emotional. It shows the love that we have for those that have given all, the ultimate sacrifice. To the riders, God bless, and please have a safe journey. We'll be praying for you. It's so important what you do. You make us all proud. And to those that organize, you keep up the good work, our brothers and sisters. Thank you so much for the invitation. And again, God bless each and every one of you, and go get them. Thank you.
Thank you, Tony. Now I'd like to invite Gwen DINARDO, daughter of fallen Jersey City Police Detective Mark Anthony DINARDO, to the podium to say a few words.
Good morning. My name is Gwendolyn DINARDO. I'm the daughter of Jersey City Police Officer Mark Anthony DINARDO with the Emergency Services Unit. In May 2009, my father went to National Police Week for his first and what would turn out to be his only time. My mom had told me that he would call every day to check up on us and tell her how it was. He talked about the memorials left by the police departments and by the families of loved ones killed. After coming back from National Police Week, my dad decided that he wanted to participate in the Unity Tour for the following year. He had told my mom how we were going to follow him down in the DINARDO family funmobile. That's what he would call our minivan. Then we would be able to go see him ride into the National Law Enforcement Memorial. That week, he had packed us up in the van and went to the bike shop and bought bicycles. My mom's bike had a baby seat put on the back for my youngest sister Ella, while my dad got a trailer put on his for my brother and I to sit in. My brother, sister, and I do not remember this because we were 3, 2, and 1 years old at the time, but we do have photos to look back on. Little did we know that exactly 2 months after my dad went to Police Week, we would end up going there, but for all the wrong reasons. 2 months after he returned from National Police Week, 5 police officers were shot in Jersey City, my dad being the only fatality. We'd found out later that my dad had arrested him in the past for possession of illegal firearms. That criminal was out of prison early, stole more guns, and returned to his life of crime, where he used an illegal firearm to shoot and kill my dad. On July 19th, 2010, my dad was pronounced brain dead. Our family had agreed to give his organs donated, and then my father was taken off life support on July 21st. My dad was killed in the line of duty when I was only 4 years old. My mom then realized that we were going to DC in 2010, like my dad wanted, but it was going to be to honor him and see his name on that wall, not watch him ride his bike through the memorial like we had all wanted. My Uncle Paulie had decided to ride in the Police Unity Tour for my dad. He and my dad's friends trained for the 300-mile bike ride that year, and on May 12, 2010, we watched my Uncle Paulie ride my dad's bicycle through the National Law Enforcement Memorial Wall. Now, my dad's bike hangs on the wall in our home. Every year, my mom, brother, sister, and I drive down to DC. I hope to be able to ride down in DC in 3 years with the Police Unity Tour. Unfortunately, we were not able to go and participate in Police Week last year due to COVID, and it was so heartbreaking. I am so thankful that there is a Unity Tour this year, and it is amazing to see everyone united and back here once again. There isn't a second that goes by that we don't wish he was here, seeing him take off and with all of you and meet him there. I will always love him and miss him. I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart to all of the Police Unity Tour riders and their support teams for raising money to maintain the memorial and help us build the museum. As my dad would say, be safe and God bless. Thank you.